Before the video starts, I want to pre-apologize for the audio. I accidentally had the input coming in from two different things, so it's gonna sound a little weird whenever Denims or Bad Empanada talks. Sorry. Hello. Um, Damn. I originally wanted to make like a YouTube essayist type of video, but Content Nuke just dropped and people are reacting to it, and the rage bait got to me. So let's see this unbiased, perfectly reasonable opinion.
Content, Ethan Klein. Oh my god. There's no way that I'm reacting, at least now, to all 2 hours of Ethan Klein's shit show. Because I think I honestly expected too much from him. I thought, like, he would at least try to, like, adapt his arguments, change them a little bit. And then, from what I saw of it, it's just him ignoring the fact that, like, 20 different people have already refuted everything that he had said before.
I really hope that he actually brings up those people who refuted his arguments, and he just doesn't mention it at all after this. Also, why are all of these people so smug? You can hear it in their voice. They just think they're better than you. But whatever. I hope he does bring this up later on though, and doesn't completely ignore this, but whatever.
To just restate it all confidently. Like, Ethan settled on his arguments, and he doesn't care that they have been thoroughly refuted, fact-checked, and debunked by me.
This is insane projection. Just to be clear, Bad Empanada, this guy is insane. This is an insane person. You can actually go look him up and just see some of the things he talks about. This guy is crazy. This is top tier. I don't even think Hassan interacts with this person anymore because he's that fucking weird. But that's just a baseline to give you for this person.
Other people. He's got them, he's just going to repeat them, and he can do so knowing that, the new far-right audience that he's cultivating isn't going to give a shit that they're factually incorrect. Because all they care about is that he's owning Hassan Pecker or whatever. It's honestly...
Neither does his audience or Denims. His audience and Denims are all collectively 19, don't really give a fuck about this issue. They just want something to get really mad at, and Ethan Klein is the perfect target.
Surprising that Ethan Klein, being a Zionist, would release a content nuke against an adult rather than a baby. If I manage to find it...
Ethan Klein being a Zionist. Teehee.
In the next week or two, where I have 5 to 6 hours to sit down and just go over this shit, I'll just react to it and refute every single thing that he says, aside from the stuff that I don't care about, like his interpersonal drama with Hassan.
Besides the stuff I don't care about, the part where Hassan acts like a fucking schizophrenic person.
Single second of it, so they can't say, oh, you skipped over this part or whatever, because there's so much of it that is just plain wrong. It's just incorrect. And Ethan Klein, he's not mentally capable, he's not intellectually capable of research, of critical thought.
This is what I'm talking about. It's always so smug. It's always such an ego thing. Ew.
So what he does is he makes a statement backed up by basically nothing and moves on as if it's proven. He doesn't understand critical analysis.
Yo, that's literally what he just did a second ago. Okay, whatever. Fuck it.
Doesn't even try to prove his claims. When he does try, it's not very impressive, let me tell you. So here I'm going to go over a couple of really egregious things that I saw regarding just a very limited section of this video. Just very, very quickly to give you an idea of what the destruction of him is going to be like. And
just a random section of the video. It's not he didn't specifically choose the most unimportant part. I haven't watched this yet. I'm saying this completely off the dome, so he might have actually chosen a random part.
Implies that he was duped by Hassan Piker into making a podcast with him, He thought that Hassan Piker was not an evil radical, and his evidence of him being an evil radical is that he hates liberals and like Hassan. Like you didn't know what Hassan Piker believed. Someone who streams like 70% of his life apart.
Okay, wait, I almost didn't catch that one, but if you didn't hear that, he thought Hassan was like an evil radical because he hates liberals. That's not even close to being the top 100th reason as to why Hassan is radical. It might be because Hassan supports terrorist organizations. It might be because the host of things he supported for the Israel war. It might be because he supports Hezbollah. It might be because he literally spoke to people in connection with Hezbollah and glazed them. Excuse me, it was actually the Houthis, not Hezbollah. Make sure you get your facts straight. For like a solid 30 minutes. I don't know, but yeah, but the hating liberals part is the one you respond to.
Sleeping his live streams. There wasn't adequate information out there for you to know his beliefs. You, as a poor little baby, a 40-year-old man, were misled by a guy who most of his life is just out there on the internet for free perusal for you to watch.
And just to be clear, as much as I hate to say it, I kind of agree with that. Hassan's like takes and everything, they aren't like private. Like this isn't like shocking information. The fact that Ethan didn't realize this before this is what is kind of shocking about it. So I kind of agree with that. Like Ethan should have been known this. It's not like you don't have to watch too many Hassan videos to understand like what he's about.
You were misled by him. You poor little baby boy. You had no idea what he really was. Anyway, and that's the extent of my defense of Hassan Piker. So there is a point in here where Ethan Klein goes over like Hassan Piker's disturbing views. And at no point does he actually try to refute what Hassan is saying. So watch.
Disturbing enough, I started to notice that Hassan was carrying a lot of water for communist states, war crimes, and genocides.
What do you call Crimea? I call it a part of Russian territory, bitch. That's what I call Crimea. I call it Crimea River.
That's a joke.
A Russian...
You know what? I actually don't know too much about that. Fuck it. Just look it up. Crimea. Oh, did I just spell that wrong? Crimea. Oopsies. Do I want to use Wikipedia? Fuck it. This should be alright. Crimea War. Between the Russian alliance. Ultimately. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend I actually know anything about this. I'm like almost completely uninformed on this particular thing. So I'm just gonna not speak on it. Unlike this guy, or her.
The annexation of Crimea is absolutely a justifiable annexation. Tibet was literally a fucking feudal...
I don't know enough about this to say yes or no to that.
slave mandate...
Please. Grandma just called me. I'll probably edit that out.
Was Tibet not like a slave state? Wasn't it?
Get very upset.
This is like the Willie Mack show thing. You just play a clip and you don't actually try to refute it. You just play it and then you move on as if it's like self-evidently wrong.
You know, we talk about the Dalai Lama saying "suck my tongue" or whatever, but like that's not far from the norm in fucking.
Like I said this when we were watching the content nuke. You can't just play clips and then do absolutely nothing to explain any of this on why it's wrong.
I just noticed this while I was editing, but I don't know how that would ever be considered self-evidently wrong. right? Like, I don't know much about this issue, but this is like a geopolitical issue with like a country that took over another country, right? Or as far as I can tell, I this can't just be like a one-sided, completely like, oh yeah, it's obvious.
It's wrong.
I feel I'm being quiet on this part, but like I genuinely don't know too much about it, so I can't really say anything about this in particular. I unironically now I want to go look at it and research this. I just inherently I feel like he's wrong, but I don't have any proof for it, so
Like, that's not. Do you think that the average American knows where Tibet even fucking is? Do you think the average American knows what Tibet is? I mean, they probably know that it's a country, let's be real. But, like, no, they don't know anything about Tibet. It's the fucking King of the Hill clip. What are you, Chinese or Japanese? I'm Laotian. So what is that, Chinese or Japanese?
maybe in this issue she's like completely informed and she's actually like a pretty good source of knowledge for this, but like at the very minimum for everything else I've seen of her speak on, she is like not too far off from that King of the Hill comparison.
Ocean. What kind of ocean?
So are you Chinese or Japanese?
I live in California last 20 years, but first come from Laos.
Okay, yeah, bro.
Laos.
We got it.
We Laotian.
The ocean?
We're back.
Ocean.
We are Laotian. From Laos, stupid. It's a landlocked country in Southeast Asia. It's between Vietnam and Thailand, okay?
This is violent retribution from a powerful federal government.
Wait.
It's bad. So China,
You passed something.
he's just going to present him saying this with no clarification.
One second. Grab some water and then I will get my cam.
Normal Tibetan existence before the Communist Party came in and
China unilaterally took over Tibet.
Was it unilateral? Do you think they did not have support from anyone in the population?
like
Well,
these are
their culture. They basically are trying to, homogenize the culture.
if your culture
They're trying to
is
swell the religion. And
the part
I don't think I'm gonna fucking find this off of one Google search, but it's a bet. China conflict. I just want to see. Tibet came under control of China after the government. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, there goes my niece. And Dalai Lama friends. Fuck, this isn't what I want to see. Like, was it like China justified this by claiming Tibet has been part of. Okay, so is it just like fuck. Okay, no, fuck that. I'm not gonna look dumb. I'm gonna say something and then it's gonna end up being wrong. Blah blah blah. Fuck it.
So for Ethan Klein, like, it's genocide to abolish slavery because apparently it's like a part of their culture. He's just going to present him saying this with no clarification.
Identity.
the part of
They did them a
warlords
favor.
and slavery, abolishing that, yes, I do think that is good.
No, China did them a favor.
This is a good way to.
Like, he's just a child throwing a tantrum here. He's also trying to do them a favor. So you said that.
I mean, to be clear, I don't know about this, but it could be true that it can be true that like Tibet was doing some weird ass fucking shit, and can also be true that like China invading them or taking over them or whatever the fuck happened here is also bad, right? These don't have to be like mutually exclusive.
Slavery is bad, so China did them a favor. Is that what you're saying? That's what you're saying.
it described Taiwan as well. The American federal government going into the fucking South and killing, unfortunately not all of them, but a decent amount of slavers and defenders of slavery. This is violent retribution from a powerful federal government that squashed, okay?
Tibet is the South in the Civil War.
Yes.
And most disturbingly, a complete whitewashing of the Chinese genocide.
So he didn't actually refute what was being said there. Does he genuinely believe that his like childish responses here were sufficient on their own?
Against their Muslim
So now he's on to the Chinese genocide
minority group, the Uyghurs.
against the Muslim minority group, the Uyghurs. I can't wait to see his
Don't they have
justification.
Uyghur death camps? Is that
Uyghur death camps! He just says,
Holy
there's
fuck.
Uyghur death camps.
He's
Like,
pausing the video more than
that's
us.
insane. That's insane. No one thinks that.
No one?
But he-
Fuck. Okay, wait.
Point.
How do you spell Uyghur? Uyghur death camps. China. Oh, okay. Not death camps, just re-education camps. Okay. China has been accused of committing crimes. China has detained more than. Those are real details that China. Wait, what is? Oh, okay. This is the BBC. The U.S. is committing. We're the best response. Okay, so it doesn't look like they even denied it. Wait, so why would he even be? Is he supporting on? Is he like supporting the camps? What?
Thinks it. And he seems to think this is such a fantastic talking point that, like, I guess Hassan saying there's no Uyghur death camps is like supposed to be damning.
It's not a death camp. They were re-education camps, and they are no longer in operation,
Is that
according to
true?
the Associated Press.
Okay. I saw the crazy documentary, and I don't know. I don't know the surrounding narrative or anything about it. But it was about there was doctors in the area. They would be able to procure organs.
No,
It's also crazy to keep this in. I forgot this happened because it was so early on in like the content nuke video. But like I don't know. But I saw this movie, and they had the organ camp.
So just to be clear, Ethan isn't like a strictly political YouTuber, right? Like he's like one of those people who like skirt on the edge. He's more like leafy kind of stuff. I don't know why they're. Well, I do know why. They're purposefully like taking that one statement and like, like how could you say that? Because they need to grab on to like anything he says that they could fuck with. I don't know. This is kind of weird. Like, wait, let's go back and listen to that for a second.
Okay. I saw the crazy documentary, and I don't know. I don't know the surrounding.
And then just to be clear, like they're acting like he's like, yeah, there are Uyghur death camps, and yeah, I saw this documentary, and they are stealing their fucking organs. He literally started this off with like he asked him, "Aren't there still death camps?" No, they're re-education camps. Oh, okay. Now I don't know any of the circumstance around this, but I did see, and then it's like they're like, how could he not know about this? Like, man.
Or anything about it, but it was about there was doctors in the area. They would be able to procure organs.
Fuck it. You know what? I want to look at this. I want to see Uyghurs bargains. Okay, wait, he might have actually been correct. Hold the phone. Wait, no, this looks like a weird website. What is this? Wait, what is this? What is CECC? Okay. Examining the issue. Stopping the crime. What more must be done? The commission heard from witnesses. The PRC's denial that it is guilty of transplant abuse. Forest organ operation on these numbers. Now, I don't know if this is the China Study Research Fellows at the victim described to him. Okay, so it looks like they literally had like first-hand witnesses telling them what was going on here. Yeah, okay, so it looks like Ethan probably wasn't pushing on this because he didn't know, but it looks like this was actually true. Assuming that, where's this guy at? Assuming this witness wasn't just completely lying. Main reason why. Yeah, so it actually looks like he wasn't even lying about this. Okay, that's cool.
No.
It's also crazy to keep this in. I forgot this happened because it was so early on in like the content nuke video. But like I don't know. But I saw this.
And then I don't. Should I? Yeah, fuck it. I'll hedge. I just looked at one fucking search. That they may or may not be wrong about this, but as far as I saw it, it looked like it probably did happen.
This movie, and they had the organ camp. But I don't know. Like, why would you?
But just to be clear, I know factually Denims does not know fuck all about this. Denims' opinion is directly correlated to whatever the fuck Hassan says.
That in there. Why? Well, anyways. Good morning, everyone. Hi.
Type shit. Hi.
Because, man. There's a lot of people with misunderstandings about tariffs. And let me just say, in the short term, tariffs are really bad, especially when you don't have, like, anything else, any other systems put in place to help mitigate the increase in costs of goods. And here's the thing, if you have put enough safety nets in place, tariffs can be good.
Sunday slap day.
Blanket tariffs on a bunch of countries with zero safety nets and zero spending in any particular industries is just bad. It's just bad. Okay?
That's, well,
When you have the infrastructure
I mean,
tariffs,
in
we don't
this
have it. Yeah,
situation,
so
that's
like
probably true.
one small short example would be like, let's say textile manufacturing. Suddenly a different country is producing a lot of textile, like Bangladesh, producing too many textiles, and Americans are turning to textiles and the labor for textiles in Bangladesh before they're turning to the ones in America. Okay, well, you could put billions of dollars, millions or billions of dollars into textile manufacturing in the United States. You can encourage the
But why would you
industry through subsidies.
Why?
You can encourage growth in that market, and then place the tariffs. So you have the good infrastructure in place.
Dogface.
Okay, wait,
You
hold
have
up.
a good
This
seamstress.
is dog shit. Why would you ever do this? The whole point of like why we're like our economy is so nice and so cozy and we have everything is because we don't waste our time making that shit. Like the shit that other people can make, we'll just buy it from them. That's the whole point, right? Like we don't need to be fucking like we don't need to be the main producer of lumber or whatever the fuck. We get it from Canada. It allows us to focus our production on other things that are probably more important. Like, even if, right, let's say like Donald Trump went through each industry and like started funding so that like the car industry can get all their stuff from America and this can get all their stuff from America. That doesn't change the fact that the tariffs are fucking retarded. Like these, like, there should be why does America need to be making or need to be like the main production of like lumber when like the whole point is that we don't spend time making the little things. We just buy them from other countries and we can spend our time more so making the more important shit. Yeah, even if you would have put like a fucking $1 billion and made sure everything was solid in America, it would still be like, what's the point?
Union. You have good manufacturers. People are getting paid well for that, etc. Is that a sewing machine? Yes, this is my sewing machine. I'm working on like 3 Costco's at the same time, and I'm struggling. I finished one of them, but now I'm like, I don't even want to release it because I want to. Okay, sorry, I'm getting ADHD. Moving on. And then you place the tariffs so that the cost for people who need to buy textiles, so maybe people who make furniture or people who make clothing or whatever, the people who need to buy textiles can easily afford American goods.
And then, I mean, like, again, like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but it's like, why? What's the point? What's the point? And then, like, I'm sure for, like, more complicated shit, it would be almost impossible to do this, right? Like, I'm not sure what America's imports and exports are, but I'm sure, like, no matter how much, like, money you pour in, we wouldn't be able to just completely cut ourselves off from, like, every country and not take any imports and just, like, produce everything on our own. I don't think that's possible. I might be wrong on that, though. What?
Right? That the cost to switch from this cheap textile labor or whatever from a different country suddenly is not that bad. Maybe you pay like
Also,
10%.
I don't know if, like, I'm not sure if it's like the government's job to kind of force the economy to be in-house, right? Like, if the labor is cheaper elsewhere and the companies are getting the labor elsewhere, right? As long as they're not like massive human rights abuses or whatever the fuck, right? Is this such a bad thing that we outsource some of the non-important shit to other countries? Like, what's the problem?
More, and then over time it stabilizes and we're good. As someone opposed to the American Empire, I have to disagree and say Trump's actually an economic genius with a very good brain, and I wholeheartedly support his tariffs. Good one. Joanne's is closing. Watch for sales. First of all, it's Joanne. Joanne is closing. First of all, it's not Joanne's. Dude, what is with stores randomly having S's and sometimes not having S's? It's messed up.
Okay, I'm getting bored. Can we go back to the content nuke, please?
It's just bad. 50 nets and no government expenditures in any of these markets.
Wait,
Give any off the top of my head to the point of production where these tariffs. Yeah. It's me. It's fucking messed up, dude. First of all, it's not Joanne's. Dude, what is with stores randomly having S's and sometimes not having S's? It's messed up. It's fucking messed up, dude. Is Joanne actually closing, though? Is it
Yay for
actually?
Denims popping off this week.
Yay! It's me. Super fam. Thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, it's going to take forever for this country to get to the point of production where these tariffs would be beneficial to us. More importantly, there are very, 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 very few instances. I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head where a blanket tariff on multiple countries with no safeguards and no safety nets and no government expenditures, any of these, is just bad. So, I want to talk about that. I can finally use my business degree.
I don't care. Go back to the content, Nuke. Oh shit, what's this?
Yeah, this is before he uploaded the video on his
Wait.
React time. Yeah, this is before he uploaded the video on his channel 5.76, 5.73. This is from yesterday, so he's probably lost more.
Dude, okay, can we actually get to the video, please?
That it's 5.72 now. Oh, it's probably a lot of people that were like, I'm still following this guy. Unsubscribe. I will say that probably more than half of those people didn't watch the video. They were just like, oh god, not this guy. He's being cringe. Fucking Jesus Christ. Man, go back to making funny content.
Oh, not this guy. What do you mean he doesn't support Hamas? Wallahi, I cannot support this man.
Dude, this is weird. This is bizarre to me. Fuck, man. So
That was ironic, by the way. I was saying it like how she would say it, or how like one of her fans would.
oh god. Oh my god. How many views did it even get? Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked. Chris the Nerd, thank you for the prime. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Go back to making like funny videos. In collude with the Japanese communist. Did you see this banger from Comrade Casey?
Wait, do they actually call each other comrade? Oh no, okay. I was about to say.
What is it? Woke communist propagandist Hassan Piker forces his female subordinate to deal with Ethan Klein's content nuke for him so he can collude with the Japanese Communist Party.
Denims raid? Damn, okay.
She got motion like that.
Is that Mark saying she got motion like that? This is the clip.
Okay, where?
I'm fucked.
Uyghurs in Thailand.
Jesus. I would have been waiting for fucking ever.
Imprisonments,
The genocide.
like trying.
I don't know. I don't know.
As he called him.
I don't know the surrounding narrative.
I saw a video and it said that they kill them in the death camps and they steal their organs. Do you deny that?
I don't even know why they're. I mean, I guess all these people are like communist.
Hassan's like
But
laughing at him, like trying to be nice, like no, that's not true, Ethan. And he presents this as if it paints him in a favorable light. Which, to be fair, with the audience of fucking morons like himself that he's trying to appeal to, perhaps it does.
it's insane that he would say this.
I'm telling you, they were in China with.
That one is like Shen Yun,
They're like, we
Falun
can
Gong.
get.
The worst part about this clip, I don't even know what you think.
Wait, did he just agree with him? Wait. Wait, what do you mean?
No,
I'm telling you, they were in China with.
that one is like Shen Yun,
They're like, we
Falun
can
Gong.
get.
The worst part about this clip, I don't even know why Ethan Klein would put this clip in the content nuke that he made, in the video that he made, because it's a clip of him saying, I don't really know, 3 times, followed by, they're harvesting organs, I think.
you an organ from a Uyghur. Why is that really that crazy?
The Associated Press quietly fucking wrote an article that didn't get a lot of coverage in mainstream media about how, like, okay, well, all the concentration camps have been closed now. Like, all the re-education camps are closed now in fucking Xinjiang, and it's like very different vibes in Xinjiang. And now,
Okay, yeah. So Xinjiang's the
Organs,
So
I think.
wait.
it's like Shenyun,
Like, we
Falun
can
Gong,
get- Is that really?
tourism hour.
Let's see what the Associated Press actually had to say about this. These are all AP articles from the last 2 years. UK independent body reports China committed genocide in Xinjiang.
Okay, let's look at this article. UK independent body. What is the UK independent body? It's a fake court made by a US-backed supposed Uyghur advocacy group. That they made their own court, and then the court that they made decided there is genocide. That's what this article is about. This is not the AP's opinion or an original piece of AP journalism. It's just them.
I wonder why he didn't include who wrote the article.
which one?
Reporting on what other people said. In this case, a made-up fake court. And Ethan Klein's like, look at this, guys, you see? They made a court specifically.
Hey, if you're trying to see me, look into that a little bit more and do some more research and make Bad Empanada look like a dummy, then you should, like, subscribe, bruh. Please. I'm gonna post part 2 of the stream probably like tomorrow or some shit. Type shit.